Hello, Giga Team. Welcome back. Hopefully everything is all good with you, my friends. We will be getting into some Kappa style tasks. We've got a few to go, so we've got to just chip away while we go for the goons. So I think today, we did a bit of the SR-25 yesterday. That was quite fun. I think today we'll probably do maybe the AK-308 or something. I kind of want to stay with 7.62 NATO for the goons, I think, because I think it makes the most sense. The caliber is probably the strongest caliber for fighting bosses because of their high HP. You need something with good pen, but yeah, going with like AK, regular AKs, 545 and whatnot, I don't think it's necessarily a great idea. Just because they just have a lot of HP. Actually, I don't know specifically what the Goon's HP pool is. I'm gonna buy a few of these because these are like relatively cheap compared to where they were before. Superwater went down a bit in price, but I'm sure it'll be good if we hold on, as is usually the way. All right, let's just run through the hideout quickly. I think the goons are currently on Lighthouse, which is not my favourite map, as you will probably know. But what I would say about it is that I do actually have Lighthouse quests to do, so we can kind of like see whether we get into the right position or not. It's, it's alright. Virtue versus, yo, I am good. I am good. How are you doing? I am well. Yeah, I did a whole session of goon hunting yesterday, and I'm quite pleased that I've started doing it now while I'm doing other things, because it's become clear to me why people don't like hunting the goons, right? And I thought this wipe it would be a bit better, but with only 30% and the fact they're only on certain maps, I've just not seen them. I didn't see them at all yesterday, which is a bit of a shame, a bit disappointing. But it's alright. I'm actually going to run out of M80 if I make any more of this. When do I get more M80? Maybe I should start this off anyway. Yeah, I should probably start this off anyway. An hour. Alright. Yo, Tito, don't get to watch live. Always catch the VODs. Keep it up. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I'm starting to make a few more tactics in here. Oh, non-facing stash. That is curious. I thought I had enough room in here. What have I done? Oh, it's because of all that stuff that came in from the... Yeah, alright. That's fine. That's fine. We could just get rid of some of these bits. That's alright. Has ammo always been expensive? It's slowly got more and more expensive as time's gone on, to be honest. That's the main thing I would say about it. Ammo used to be really cheap. It's expensive these days just because you have to buy it from the trader. There's no alternative, really. Because you used to be able to do it a different way, right? You used to be able to buy it from the flea, or buy boxes, or directly from other players, but yeah, you can't do that anymore. Can't do that anymore, so BSG keeps a tight hold over the cost of various things, and meta rounds are now really pricey. Yeah, no, it used to be cheap. It used to be cheap back in the day. Long time ago. Why is that one worth so much more than the others? Is it because it's got like... I don't really know. Got a different grip. Anyway. Exhausted. Search for scouts on interchange. It feels inconsistent when and where they spawn. I had a daily for peacekeeper till 15 scouts. Took forever to finish. It almost feels these days like if I was going to suddenly decide to go and hunt some scavs, I might almost just do it on... Well... Resort is pretty good these days. But it's, yeah, kind of annoying because it's only in the middle of the map. The rest of the map's like a barren wasteland. Yes, this is true. You lose more ammo in the average raid now. This is true. Because now you have to take in... This has only got 2 hours on it. There's no point even accepting that. Scouts are distant at 50. We may as well just accept it. So I don't really need to do reserve. Measuring... 6 measuring tapes? Don't normally keep that many. I mean, we'll open it out and see. We don't really get that much XP for it, but don't accept that. Yeah, because you can't keep ammo in a secure container anymore, so you do tend to lose more. This is definitely true. Right, let's just organize these bits, get rid of sausage. So I went and completed, I thought the easiest way to do some of the tasks that are not particularly interesting on stream was just to, it's like a kind of a la Psycho Sniper a little bit. but just being a bit more, you know, just time efficient about it. I had like some Lend-Lease stuff to do in Resort, so I just kind of chilled at the side of the map while I was writing scripts this morning. I went to go and do that off stream because I just needed to pick up some random bits. It was like the motor controller and the other motor controller, and then one of the things for vitamins. I had like 3 things to get in Resort, so I just waited until the last 10 minutes from at night time and just ran in. I literally didn't see a single person, but there were a lot of scav bodies around Resort. Like usually what I was saying before, when I need to kill scavs normally, I end up going to, like, if you go through admin building, you can often find quite a lot actually these days. It seems it's quite a relatively good place for it. But yeah, no, it can be tough. Can be tough. Go and get rid of Mr. Loopy's beanios as well. Them and these as well. No one really wants these anymore. Still lots of junk, but I can't really be bothered to sort that out right now. Fine, that'll do. That will do. Okay, so questing wise, let's go and have a look at where the goons are, because that's really our next, like, that's the most annoying one that we've got to do. People saying Lighthouse. Fighting the goons on Lighthouse is not something I really want to do though. So what do the websites say? Lighthouse. That one says Shoreline, but I think that's probably wrong. That one says Lighthouse. Okay, so it seems like it's Lighthouse. How long has it been Lighthouse for? Yeah, spawning blue. Let's see what people are saying. What was this? That was, so it was customs early this morning. It's been Lighthouse since maybe about 3 hours ago. I mean, spawning them at water treatment is just like fail. Morning from New York. Hey, Calvi, what's up? Hope I can go back into secure container eventually. I actually don't think it needs to. I think it's fine, honestly. I think it's fine. It means you actually have to risk something for it. I think it's okay. And I'm genuinely not opposed to it. I've never been. These TIG splits are really good, by the way, because they're so... They have so many uses. And they're only 22k. So I'm using these now. I've got one saved, so I'll sell the rest here. What was the random like junk ammo that I had? These two. And this. I can't even bother to take it out of the box. You don't get as much for it, I think, if you keep it in the box. But anyway, right. All right. So yeah. So where did I say I was going to go? I do have Lighthouse quests to do. Let me just get rid of this. So let's take out our AK-308. I think the AK-308 is a good gun to use for this. This is the meta build, I think. Although it's only got 20 rounders. This one's a sort of meta build. We'll grab a bigger magazine. Where's my 24s? This one and this one. What have these got in it? M80A1, M80. M80A1 and a bit of M80. I think a lot of my M80s ended up in these, funny enough. That could be like the backup one. We'll go full M80 in this one. M80A1, sorry, in this one. Okay. Alright, and then, yes, we need probably another grenade. What do I need for these boys? Yeah, should be alright. Red Rebel, take that as well. Have you seen the arena update? Any initial thoughts on the changes? I went in and changed my presets. I didn't do anything else other than that, to be honest with you. I probably don't want to go night, do I? Where's this dude at? Oh, I lost it to the guy on lab, I think. Yeah. Just take our classic class 5 forehead. Okay, so we'll try Lighthouse. So what other stuff? Let me just check what other things we've got to do on Lighthouse. There's not loads to do. So yeah, yesterday we completed Tour finally. We did that one whiz through. So Lighthouse we've got to do. I think I do actually have to do Easy Job Part 2. I've got like a list actually that I've got up here. So yeah, Easy Job Part 2 is one that I need to do. And actually have to do. I think I have to do Outcast as well. So I've got to kill rogues. You don't have to do counteraction. I do have to do Overpop. And then there's one here. I've got to do these two as well. So Lost Contact. It's just the dudes up in the tennis courts, I think. Missing Cargo, the Informant's Intelligence. I think that's inside. It's kind of a shame I don't have Assessment, to be honest with you, but... whatever. I think that'll do. We'll see that. Are we about to see ammo availability a bit? Guns like the MP7 suffer a lot from the double tap of no ammo from the fleet plus no loose ammo in the pouch. Maybe, kind of, yeah, sort of. I know what you mean. But yeah, no, Arena doesn't seem that much different to me. They just have seemed to have taken away some of the maps, right? Like, what did they actually say on the... let me see. Where was there... patch notes. I don't think it's like crazy. Winter locations disabled. Weapon task simplification. I haven't really checked that. More XP, which I was a bit like, really? Okay. Reduce, so the class 3 vests are not in the game anymore, it seems. Well, reduce the built-in armor of class 3 vests to class 2. So things like, I don't know which ones they're in there, but things like the Slick or the Trooper now will only be class 2 instead in Arena. Increased blunt damage type, adjusted blunt damage reduction parameters. So basically just like more blunt damage and stuff. And then just some balancing. Increase the armor penetration for tungsten carbide AB to 62. Like, why? It was already so much anyway. So, yeah, I guess the biggest problem... I actually didn't read this last bit. Assault now has access to all armor vests and armor rigs that don't protect the neck. Enforcer now has access to all armor vests and armor rigs that apply minimal mobility penalties. Scout now has access to all armor vests and armor rigs that don't protect the groin or stomach. I mean, it's just like weird, right? Marksman now has access to all armor vests and armor rigs without additional armor elements. Updated the base presets to reflect the balance changes. It's just, yeah. I don't think it does anything, really. But reduce the overheat build-up speed for some of the 9x39 guns, because no one really uses them now. So maybe that's okay. They're like kind of out the meta on Arena. I don't think it makes much difference, to be honest. You get assessment by progressing the Bogatura quest line, or the one with the armor case. What do you even need for network provider these days? I'm going along the Kappa line, so I'm quite close to network provider anyway, just on my own. Fuel, broadcast, cargo, chemical. Oh, no, I've done that one. Courtesy visit. Go 10 house arrest. Oh, it's probably this one. This lost contact one. It's probably that. Oh, I need to do the cult part 2 as well. I haven't done that either. So maybe we do that then. Maybe do that. Maybe we do lost contact and the cult part 2. We like focus on these alongside. That's our like main mission alongside alongside trying to get the goons. Goons on Lighthouse is just like bad though. What end are you planning to go for? I'm planning to go for the full one, you know, the save the for humanity one. I feel like we may as well, right? We've got time. May as well. Here for the gooning. Yeah, you do need peacekeeping mission, yeah. You do need peacekeeping mission. That one is what's that blocked behind right now? Currently I can't do that because of Lend-Lease 2. Which is basically those stupid COFDM M things. Unless they changed it. No, yeah, I don't think you need it anymore. Because you used to need Punisher Part 6. You don't need that. You used to need Tarkov Shooter. You don't need that. So... Things like I'm 2 quests away, right? It's literally Seaside Vacation. No, sorry, Lost Contact and the Cult Part 2. I've already done half of the Cult Part 2 on Woods. So I just need to mark the one on Customs, and I have a marked key already. And I need to go to the marked room anyway to go and look for Willer's wallets. And I think I need kills in dorms anyway. And I need to finish Test Drive Part 3 with the AK-12 on Customs. So it's all kind of lining up. And then Lost Contact should be easy, because that's the one, well, it's easy so long as you survive. I used to do that stupid skier one as well, but anyway, we'll see. And I need to kill scavs in the chalet. Let's just see how it goes. And the last time I played Lighthouse properly, I was doing Shootable in Heaven, so again, like, feels like quite a different vibe. I need to kill rogues as well. Interesting. Okay. Do I just go through the Valley of Death? I guess so. People shooting at there already. Someone who's already at Chalet. I mean, the chances of just getting camped on this map are, like, incredibly high. And the problem is there's not really another way through. We know there's a guy down there. So it just kind of sucks. Like, crossing this little piece is, like, incredibly difficult. And people can just literally be up on top of the here as well. With the shots down there, though, it's probably likely that he went up. Oh, man. Interesting. Oh, we may as well circle round. How's the gooning going? Well, I'm yet to see them. It's been we're briefly on Lighthouse just for a bit of a gander. I'm just trying to get round, really. I don't think this side counts, does it? Oh, I should have brought my little keys. Never mind. Sauced. Have a look at my quest. Goons count as roadkills? I don't think they're in the right area, though, for me. So I've got a couple of things to do. So Lighthouse-wise, I've got... For some reason, this is kind of scuffed. For some reason, I don't know. But anyway, so I've got to, like, eliminate the targets around the helicopter area. Oh, this isn't goons, the rogues, actually. This is any target, so it could be scavs as well. Then I've got, like, 6 kills. Who's that coming? These chalets count, do they? Good to know. Damn. Anyway. Yeah, so what were we saying? So we were saying... Okay, well that's fine then. If chalets around here, if that counts too, that's good. What did you cross if you're looking for the goons? Oh, I kind of forgot. I'm trying to do this one. I'm trying to do this one first. This one and this thing. Is this in the upper chalet? I think so. I'll look for... I mean, I am going to look for the goons at some point, but I want to do this first. On the tech table. Yeah, I thought it was in there somewhere. Right, where's this boy? There he is. Oh no, suka. Is that counting? I hope so. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it is. Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't bring my lighthouse keys. What's that in there? PP. Didn't care for that. So yeah, this is always the eternal question with Lighthouse. It's just like, how exactly are we going to get from A to B? Like getting murderized by snipers or people who are just like in positions. It's always the hardest part because there's clearly people over there and up here. Also, sometimes the goons could be up at chalets, but yeah, it's just hard getting into chalets without getting doinked, you know? So you almost need to give it a bit of time. I got shot at already by a guy who was up here. Hey, Zachary, what's up, mate? Are you doing storyline quests as well at some point? At some point, yeah. I'm not doing them right now. We did tour yesterday, finally, because we had to go to labs for something else. Well, I guess we may as well repack while we're here. Okay, so yeah, we've got to go up into shallow. I've got to get across. I guess I could go round. Which way could I go? I could go outside. We don't need to go like up directly. If I go out and along, I'm still... You either just get shot by people along the death path, or you get shot by people far away. Oh, I actually just saw someone, I think. Caught in the rocks, my friend. Caught in the rocks. He looked like he had a killer suit on as well. Did he explode? He did! Yeah, somebody grenaded him or something. I think. Okay. What's the other direction? Oh, it's the mines, actually. We know there's a Marlin man across the other side. I'm just trying to go a bit of a weird route. It might get me killed, but... Let's just regain Sam here. Don't think I can be seen. It's funny that that Chad man was just like... This feels bad, doesn't it? I'm gonna get lit up. I always feel like someone's watching me. Could be partisan. GL. Oops. This is why I hate using the sideways lean, by the way. VMAX. Rubbish. When you watch a stream with people who are watching you? Oh. So I think it's just these boys. Okay. Let's have a fish through here and just have a little listen at the same time. What's this thing? Okay, so we've got to go up onto the tech table. So we could just run in there. And then extract using the cliff one. That would work. So we just got to just run the gauntlet, go in there and try not to die. Sounds reasonable, right? Okay, let's do it. Which other one did I need to do? I feel like there's another routine quest I had to do. I can't remember what it is. Okay, people have been through here already, that's fine. Whether they're still here or not, hard to tell. Can be seen through those, which is a bit lame. Okay, alright. Maybe we can actually look for this thing. What's this? Million documents. Okay. Ouch. All right. All right. All right. Okay, well that's two ones out of the way. So the other one that we need apparently is the cult part 2. So let's see. We'll just see what's happening with the goons. If they're Lighthouse still, I mean, there's still stuff that we could do on Lighthouse, but no one's reported anything different for an hour on the Tarkov Pal one. I didn't bother going to loot this guy. It's not really. We don't really need to loot at this point. It's like nobody's got anything really that we can't buy or whatever. Yes, I know. I forgot, Asmodeus. Bypass having to take. Yeah, so you'd have to take your chest armor off if you wear like a tac tech or an ACPC or a Stitch Profi or whatever. One day my emails will promptly notify me that you started streaming, not wait an hour to pop up. Hey, to be the lamb, what's up, dude? What is up? Just finished watching the Shooterborn movie. Really enjoyed it. Love the long form, even if the algorithm doesn't. Thank you, Ricard. One thing about these, though, is that they do take a long time to like heat up, and they tend not to fall off because people do think, oh yeah, I've got an hour. I'll watch like the first half. So the chart is like more stable than a usual video. Yo, Link. Welcome, bud. Actually, let me just try this one. Here we go. Okay, right, so let's hand in these two then. So lost contact. Lovely. And we've got drug trafficking to do. So this is one I always forget that you need to take. Is it camera? I can't remember what you need. Place a camera, yeah. So you have to take the camera for this one. I have one, apparently. The Goons spawn at the other chalet, not the one that you're at least I've never seen them there. Yeah, they spawn at the lower one, yeah. They do spawn at the lower one sometimes. Wait, how are these doing? I tend to wait until these are a little bit more expensive. Market's not crazy. I mean, we could put up some. I just don't want to end up just having too many. We'll put them up at like 20 or something. That'll do. Puts me nicely in the queue. And consider getting a handheld gaming device to sell stuff on the flea or craft when not at your desk. Not really, because I'm here all the time, so it's less of a problem. But yeah, you certainly could think about it. Good idea to remind me to swap over to one like this. It's because I was not playing Lighthouse before. Actually, I'll put that down there just in reserve. Okay. Move those across. All right. Any more golden star? I see NAM2 always had level 3. To answer your question specifically, no. It hasn't always had level 3. It has done for a while, but it started off at level 2. And it's level 3 now. What should I use these Aquamaris for? What do you guys think? You can either do it with this, like 10 sugars, but they're really expensive now. Or you can do like this version. 10 sprats, 10 Aquamaris, 10 squash. You get flair. How much is sprats? So sprats like 11k. So that's not much. It's only 100k. How much are these ones? These ones are a bit more, mate. It's actually not that bad. Do you even want the flare? I might use it at some point. I've not really used the flare this wipe. Not really used it for anything particularly. One of those ones that's just like me as well. I guess the only issue with this is like kind of want to buy it through this screen so that we can use the right Aquamaris. Otherwise it's going to pick the wrong ones based on like finding raid status, which I don't actually care about. Yeah, I've got one locked sprats, that's fine. So that basically cost us what? How much were these squashes? Like, they were like 18 or something? 15, 18? 180, like 290 or something? And it's nice to have them anyway, just because. I'm just like thinking, because I've been hoarding these other things for ages. And then you've got some of these other parts that do actually sell for quite a lot as well. That makes it not too bad, really. Probably sell the power mag too, right? Oh, can you not list this? Is it the ammo? Must be the ammo. And then from that point, you could just sell the rest of it to ref. Didn't really add it up, but that's probably quite efficient, I would think. Okay, right, before we forget, let's give these to Skier. Which one was it? Wait, did you do it? Wait, did I hand it in already? Yeah, because we did lost contact. That got us drug trafficking. Well, what was the other one? Did I did I already hand it in? No, it's missing cargo. Finally, could buy the rubber butt pad from him and the RK3. Okay, so that one then is... Yeah, so missing cargo. And lost contact. Okay. Yep, so it's a good question, like, what's the best way to fight the goons? How does goon aggro work, by the way, with rogues? Does anybody know? Like, if you're fighting rogues, what happens to the goon aggro? Do goons aggro like rogues? Does fighting the goons aggro you with the rogues, or what? So we'll try and do this camera thing, but I guess this time we'll focus more on road camp. Go early. I quite like this time because it's like an awkward time. It's like not great for NVs. It's not really a night raid, but it's also the morning. Yes, white cap. Yo, yo, yo. What is up? What is up? But yeah, like the main stuff, some of the stuff is like pretty easy. I'm just trying to do some of the other random things that we've got to do on maps where we actually have, you know, a chance of running into the goons. Eventually, I'll just run out of quests to do, and we'll just be doing the goons ones. Do you think we could use the drink until full option? I don't think it's necessary. Like, it's easy enough to do it. I mean, they could add it, I guess, but would be quite nice, I suppose. Do we actually need it, though? Could make it like the default. Make it like the default action. Unless you like specify some particular thing. When I was killing rogues from down in water treatment, I died from the goons that pushed me and hadn't shot at them. That was PV, though. Yeah, the goons, like, if they hear you, they'll just go crazy. I wonder what the wiki says about the goons. I've not really fought the goons on Lighthouse. Let's see what night. So what is night? So Yep. Night and the other members cannot be found in the below locations all at the same time. The location changes every 3.5 to 5 hours. If they're at one location, they'll be absent from the others. Blah blah blah. When the player is spotted, Big Pipe and Knight both rush the player. They'll shoot you on sight. So what's it say about Lighthouse? They can spawn in many locations. Most of the time luring them into buildings will keep you safe from crossfire. Lighthouse Blue Chalet. Try to push into the chalet, wait in the first floor sauna room for them to push you. Use the rocks on the east side in order to safely enter the building. Need to go to labs a lot for main stuff? Do you mean for storyline? I've got a couple of labs things still to do. I think I've got to do chemistry closet or something like that for Kappa. Oh no, maybe I don't have to. Maybe it's not a Kappa quest. I can't. It's not that much that you have to do on labs for Kappa, I don't think. You do have to do chemistry closet. I don't think I've done chemistry closet. I didn't think I'd... Oh, I have done it. That's not the labs one. Which is the labs one? I can't remember what the labs one's called. There's so many Goon Hunters, I can't get them without seeing them live once. I've not seen them yet. Yeah, you need solo in Intel 3.2 for the one main story path. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to do that at some point, but... I've had turret rogues that shoots at me in Shelly while fighting the Goons when they spawn there. I just like the AK-308 versus the MDR. I think it's pretty good. Like the extra fight, it's like a nice middle ground between the MDR and like the FAL or something. Like it's actually ergonomic and you can use the gun pretty easily. The mag size is like fair and not too expensive. I think it's like it's cheaper as well. Like there's a lot to it that I like. Okay, this is the chalet spawn. This is actually quite a good one. Team in camp, I'm always too late. You probably need the perfect spawn. Do you just kill them from the rocks? Is that the deal? Yes, I do the IR flashlight trick with this guy. That's exactly what I do. Terra Group employee. Yes. I don't want to fight scavs up there. Bad idea. What else I need to do? I should, maybe I do just go down there. There's no way getting to, there's no one getting to water treatment at any reasonable time, right? So maybe I just complete these. Okay. Was there anything else I needed to do on Lighthouse? Other than the goons? Oh, just rogue killing. Okay. I'm gonna get clipped in the back of the head doing this. Oh yeah, the therapist one with the... Yes. Yes, you're right. I got to go and put a camera in, a drug trafficking one. So I may as well go down to the chalet. Sorry, not to chalet. May as well go down to the thingy bob. Water treatment. Not hoping that there's any rogues by the time we get there, though. War mage, yeah. And if I can bolt that one. I hate being around here just in general. Get some stamina. Have you unlocked Lightkeeper? Not yet. I've got to do one more mission. I've got to do Cult 2. Cult Part 2. Okay, let's go. Have we got this right? Hard to say. I'm really liking the AK-308. To be honest with you, it's really, really nice gun. Sure. Yes, you can get the ticket as well. We'll grab another golden stier. Get another one of them on now. No, I really do like the AK-308 a lot. I think it's very nice. Nice gun. Okay, so... could go all the way around the back, I suppose. That's one option. Don't really like crossing into here particularly. Try and go all the way along. I do have to kill rogues in the camp. But going along there always feels like Death Alley, you know? So we go up and around the back instead. Bacha also knocks it. Yeah. The thing is, I've not done any of the story really. I did Tor yesterday by accident, kind of. Like I didn't mean to do Tor, but we ended up having to do it because otherwise you can't get into labs. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna go around the outside, I think. Try not to get claymored. Where's the crossing? It's over here, isn't it? Go around the whole of the back of this bit, and then we can go and do the drug lab thing, and then we can maybe like wheel back in. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, no, it's a good looking game, honestly. It's like Tarkov's funny because it's like of a particular style, isn't it? The graphics in this game is like very particular style, which is cool. So I thought was so interesting about seeing Road to Vostok. Did anyone look at the trailer for Road to Vostok? Like, it looked pretty neat. It's coming out in April, I think. I'll actually be interested to play that game. I think it'll be cool. It looks very similar to EFT. It's like the rendering style is just very similar in general. Yeah, so the very final item I've got to go is the Willer's Wallet. So we just got to do some stuff in customs. We'll go and try and get the End of Chumming done, and we've got to go and do marked rooms to go and grab the wallet itself. Oh, hello. The classic spawn fight. Love it. Love it. Lost Ark's pretty fun for a single player game. Yeah, I've not played it. I'm kind of like waiting until it's like properly out. You know what I mean? I want it to be out. I didn't really want to just like slowly test it over the time, as with some other games like EFT. I just want to like play it once his like vision is realized. You know what I mean? $2030. What makes you say 2030? Yeah, they've done a good job. I mean, he has hired out certain things, like for animations and stuff. He's actually like hired out people to come and assist with that. So it's not, he didn't literally code and program every individual single thing by himself. However, that being said, it's still like incredibly impressive, like what he's done. It basically is a one-man show, yeah. Yeah, but as I say, he's hired out some bits, certain asset creation and certain sections, but it's pretty much just him. I need him here. What if the car's here? Interesting. These guys here still? Probably already dead by now. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I think it'd be cool. And I'd say, look, it kind of looks EFT in some ways, right? It's like Tarkov-like in some sense, graphically at least. Looks pretty cool. It'd be interesting to play like a single-player version that's not just like, because I think the issue with PvE is fine. Nothing wrong with PvE, but you know, PvE is kind of like always going to be compared routinely to PvP, obviously, because it's the same game. Alright, I thought I was going to be able to vault that, but apparently not. No, I'll just burn myself in a fire, no problem. Last MCX video? Hey, no problem. Thanks for watching. Appreciate. Yeah, it sounded like somebody came in, basically cleared the whole of the camp, and then just disappeared. Oh my word. This map. This map. Are the spawns different when the goons are on the map? I don't think so. I think the player spawns are the same. On your favourite map, I see? Yeah, just because the goons are spawning here. What did I die to? A weird place to be sat. Small man Tyrone. AK-12, yeah. Was not expecting him. BP, a million BP. Flame. Whatever. Why bother making a Tarkov clone? It's not a Tarkov clone. It's not a Tarkov clone. It's just similar. I thought it looked very similar. I don't know much about the game really, other than I played a very early test. It's sort of, I mean, similar vibe in some ways, right? Like Eastern European border zone kind of thing. I'm sure it's going to be different in some ways, though. What do people say now? Still Lighthouse? Oh. Can they just get off Lighthouse, go to another map? Careful calling Finland Eastern Europe. Oh, the border between Finland and Russia is Eastern Europe, right? I would say. Killed them on shoreline today. Yeah, they've moved to this map to be honest, I've not actually seen them yet. Which is a bit weird. I spent all day yesterday searching for them on shoreline, didn't see them at all. Okay. Lighthouse really is a bummer. What else do I have to do on Lighthouse that, like, I have to do? I do have to kill... Oh, yeah, I do have to kill... Don't trust the tracker. No, well, I'm looking at the Discord. So I'm using the Tarkov PAL Discord because people are posting up their, like, end screen kills. So somebody posted in 2:17, so that was 10 minutes ago. Still on Lighthouse. People post up the actual clip. What game are you talking about? Road to Vostok. Yeah, so the other trackers are like crazy though. I wish Intel 2 had a 24-hour craft for the Goons location. You bring it to start the raid, 100% spawn. Yeah, it'd be great. It'd be really, really good if you could do that. I'd love that. Okay, so... Yeah, so we do have to still kill dudes up at the actual like water treatments. Maybe we'll just try that again. I don't know who... I got this off some guy, I think. We'll swap this out and we'll... put something that I've got on it. I've probably got a Schmidt or something. It usually works quite well. Yeah, it's fine. What's this got on it at the side? X400? Don't really want that. All the tan parts. See any major changes? I don't think there's anything particularly crazy in there. Should probably go with the Class 6 front, shouldn't I, for this? Whoa. This thing got a bit beaten up. Damn. Oh yeah, we did this though. Okay, population, fantastic. One less loose end. A healthy alternative. Yeah, so I've got to get... They've got to do this. I need to find these military COFDM things. I have 3. So the question is, where is best to use them? I thought maybe it was best to just like leave the quest open, so that maybe I get more chance in the hideout from the 6-hour run or something. Yeah, 40% more XP is a big one. That is a big one, actually. That is true. I'll give you that one. Which prestige are you? I don't do prestige. I'm just getting Kappa one time in 1.0. I don't have time to do like 3 billion prestiges. no chance you'll find me doing that. Like, getting Kappa this wipe is like a special one-off for me. I actually don't know if I'm going to Prestige, by the way. I talked about this the other day. Because I don't want to do all the Kappa quests again. Because a lot of them are just like really annoying. I just want to play the game that the way I want to play it towards the end. And I want to see what happens with the new seasonal system before I start like messing about with like prestiging my main character. Because when the new seasonal system comes in, presumably any of the new and interesting things that they bring in will be, you know, accessible in the base game as well. And so I want to be able to like play around with them properly on the permanent PvP character while leveling the seasonal, if that makes sense, from like a content creation perspective. Okay, so stick that in there, and then we'll take like, yeah, so this has got the which one there's a class 6 plate that's available, isn't there? Let me check. I should be buying these every reset. Let me just. What is it? Is it this one? Gak 4 Triple S. The 2 Rams. I should definitely be doing this every time. I've like not been doing this, and I really should be. Since you made the video about the M80A1 craft, I started to make them, and now I've got a full ammo box of it. It's so good. Like it's so good. So good. So good. Oh yeah. Can we buy some more M80 yet? Oh, 6 minutes. Never mind. Oh, more M61. I should actually go through and check my magazines, because I did pile a load of stuff in there at some point. Now that space isn't a problem anymore. I should unload all of these actually. Realistically, to figure out that one I don't care about. Anything that's got, you know, semi-decent ammo that can be mixed and matched between different guns should come out of all of these random mags. I've probably got loads of M80 stored without knowing that I've got it stored. I don't mind so much about the SMGs because they can only really take one type of ammo, really. Ah, okay. Maybe I've got more M80 than I thought now. 99. It's not too bad. And we got 188 M61s. That's actually quite a lot. Alright, so we'll do what we did before, which is the first one. Well, that's got M61 in, that's fine. We'll do like 15. Something like this. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. One of these bad boys, and then one of these guys. I do need to buy a couple more of these. Actually, let me just remind myself. There's something I've got to get for Ragman. Okay, it's the LBT Goons. I should look for that one. The rest of them I have. I don't need the others. But LBT Goons I should try and get. Okay. So maybe we're going to try and kill rogues or something? I'm not very good at killing rogues, but... Let's see. What's the MOA of this gun? I actually don't know. I give you videos? Hey, no worries. What if making prestige a way of saving progress is going to do or not? Based high prestige, more skills you unlock. I think, well, yeah, it was a little bit like that, wasn't it? But not really. 1.5? That's fine, actually. What's the meaning of your name? It's just an in-joke from a long time ago. Nothing too profound. It's old school in-joke. I've had it for years. Years and years and years. Yeah, I can't remember which video it was about. It was... Was it about... Was it in the AK-308? I can't remember. I forget. So yeah, I've got to kill rogues. I've got to kill... What's that one? The one where you have to kill guys down in the area. Is that anything in water treatment? Does that anything in water treatment count? Easy job 2. What's the area for that? It looks like basically anywhere, but not the 2 build. It doesn't look like building 2 and 3 work, but building 1 does. According to the map on the wiki. I like a number 39 guns as well. I feel like that's actually pretty viable. I haven't really used them, to be honest. I haven't had a good, stable source of the ammo. When did you get PAB 9? I used the VSK early, but then I kind of stopped using it. You get PAB 9 after doing test drive 1. Okay, so I could technically craft PAB 9. 62 damage, 43 pound. I mean, it's good, but I don't know. I'm not going to use that over something like this. I don't think. Then SB6, you've either got to spend GPs, which I'm using to buy thick cases, and or you know, have to get them off RAF for SB6s, but yeah, I don't know. I mastered the Val heat mechanic. I like that people can't abuse it. Now every normal in the block is going to spray it. Right, let's see. Where are we? Where are we? So yeah, we do need COFDM radios. I should have brought the keys with me. Never mind. Time. Didn't they say they fixed or changed the spawn? I'm not aware of that. It was still there when I was doing Shooterborn in Heaven, which admittedly was a bit ago, but it was after the snow. What do you guys think? Is it fixed or changed? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I mean, it sounds like they went the other way. You did see a dead guy at the end of the last raid? The truth. I did. Given the guns starting straight away, I imagine he went over here, but... Now, I'm not very good at the road camp coming in from this section. I'm really not. Not my forte. Most of the time I get myself blown on mines. Try and figure out how not to do that. How'd you not die to mines here? Can you just go down this way? I think you can just run down here. I think. I genuinely can't remember. Maybe I do just blow up on mines, but I'm not sure. This section makes me scared. Are there claymores in this part? I think you can get up. You can get over here and onto these rocks, I think. Can you get up there? Man, I genuinely can't remember. And there's no way of telling, you just blow up. Maybe I just go up here. I'm probably gonna explode. I never learnt the mines on Lighthouse properly. Yeah, there you go. I genuinely can't remember. We're gonna have to go and look at the map. We're here. Okay. I mean, there's one right there. So you can kind of go through the middle, I guess? So it looks? We'll just try it, I suppose. It looks like you can walk through the middle as long as you don't go... As long as you don't go down there, it looks like it's fine. Looks like you can go this way. Maybe? Am I allowed to go up there? Not really. I think you're not allowed to go now. It's hard for me to tell. I can't tell, but once we're onto the rocks, we'll be okay. No, the one-shots are up in here. So the one-shots are all on this, which is... That's the bit I'm, like, extra scared of. Who's shooting over there? Well, we got one. Ouch. Okay, looks like he's stuck in there. Not stuck, I should say, but... Oh, he's gone. A real player. He was like doing the leany around. Just gonna see if I can get out of here. Alright. Let's fix this. I think there's another one in there. I think it's all players. Good job I had the cast 6 plates on. Certainly helps. Lewis found the goons in the chalet area just a minute ago. Okay. Might just give up on it if they're on Lighthouse, because it's just too annoying. The glorious class 5 head. Oh no. Damn. There was movement left, yeah. Okay. We'll play a different map, I think. We were living on borrowed time anyway. Who's like running through there in the first place though? Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. So like the thing is that one's like weird because why is that guy in that position? Do you know what I mean? We killed that one. Yeah, he's a clairvoyant. Yes. Yeah, 3 for 1 with to get a mask on Lighthouse, yeah. And was Cultist Circle been rubbish recently? Yes, me too. Me too. I mean, the nade was easy, but it's just the fact that he knew I was there in the first place. Like, it's just a really weird place to run. You just wouldn't be there. Like, no normal PMC would be there. PlaySafe ID cannot come soon enough. Yeah, the dumb helmet, the low hour, the high KD and survive rate. And, yeah, it's just weird. It's okay. I'm gonna get these losers out of EFT. What kid are you gonna run now? We're gonna run something else. So I'm gonna wait until the goons are on a different map. And we're gonna do some like custom stuff temporarily while we wait. So we're gonna do AK-12. We're gonna do test drive style build. We're gonna do two gold chains for chumming. Oops. I think I picked the same one twice by accident. Yeah, that is the same one. One there and one... I'll just take a normal splint or something. One in here. And then go ETG... Oops. I see it. Yes. Yes, it was they integrate into Scum. Which I've not played Scum, but apparently they are loving it over there. Crazy every other player looks like that guy. It was a Prestige 4 Chad. I mean, that is kind of Tarkov experience in a nutshell anyway, but I hear you. I hear you. So, I found them on customs yesterday. Well, yeah, they're not on customs at the moment, though, unfortunately. Customs, we need... Oh, I actually need... Oh, because I was going to do this bloody camera. I just can't get anywhere. Can't get anywhere close. We'll use green flare. Yeah, Scum uses some service. It was a trial. It was a trial. So they did... I think they did 2. And then it went so well, they're doing 20 now. So there's both, right? There's both sets. There's all of the old ones, which are the normal servers. And then there's some new ones running the play safe stuff. Okay, so what else do we need to do customs-wise? So we need to go into the marked... I need my marked key and a marker. Okay, I'm just trying to remember exactly what it is that I have to do. So I need my marked key. I need a marker. Alright. So I don't need Paracord and Red Rebel for this map. We'll put that up here. That goes in there. So I guess I can wear normal armor for this. We'll just wear like a Corund or something. Let me just put the good front plate in. Like, it doesn't matter that much, but we'll go Thunderbolt. I actually found my Might Room key. Lucky me, eh? And then I need one more AK style mag. Got any here? Doesn't look like it. I want 130 with me. Gone up here somewhere. Yes. Can I actually sell these? Maybe I just sell it back. All right. So ammo wise, oh, we'll take some nades. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. So ammo-wise, oh gosh, we've got BP. Is the good stuff. Got a tiny little bit of BS, so we'll just stick that in here and in the first one there. BT's kind of the workhorse. I should probably buy a bit more of this, honestly. We'll do it like this. Something like that. Okay. So yeah, we got flare. We got the Dorm Smart key. So I'm going to do. Look what else we got. So we got to kill people in dorms. Any other custom stuff specifically? I think there's one to like place stuff down. That's the break the deal thing. Okay, but I think this is all right. This is mostly dorm stuff. It's like dorm specific stuff that we got to do. Okay, right. Let's try customs. What is a good MVG? The best MVG is the GP MVGs. You can barter for, if you're max traders, you can barter for an RFID with them. which is really, really nice. It's one of the best ways. Damn Glory's playing Scum. I wonder if you'll sign up for PlaySafe server. I don't see why you wouldn't, honestly. After looking at it a lot. Like, some people, you know, have a kind of philosophy that means they don't want to use it. That's fine. But I think a lot of people will just think, like, you know, especially if your, like, livelihood is based on gaming, like, you're hugely incentivized to want to do it. I thought Glory was playing Tarkov. I thought he was playing against the Goons. We may as well push this while we're going. Mr. Glorious. He is in his first scum round. I think it dropped him right in. Maybe tutorial. Funny. Looks like Goon's on Lighthouse. I know. We're taking a short break from Lighthouse because Lighthouse makes me sad. And I'm going to play the Goons again when they rotate to another map. They've been on Lighthouse for like nearly 5 hours. So I'm hoping they move off before the end of the stream. Understandable. I know. We had a little go. I didn't see them at all. We got 2 of the quests done that we needed to get done on Lighthouse. There's one more that I need to do as well. I don't really want to do too much more on there until I have got like assessment unlocked and stuff like that. So hope you get them stray dogs. Yeah, I know. I'm trying. I got Big Pipe. I saw them twice when I was playing Shoreline like ages ago, and I killed Big Pipe twice in a row. Didn't see the others at all. Kinda mad. All right. Jeez, it's taking a long time to load. Happened to me the other day too. Spawned in, Big Pipe tried to 8 me from the hill. I killed him, and the others were nowhere to be seen. Yeah, it's like blue fence, right? That's the spawn when you see them straight away. So weird. So weird. Yeah, where's the last one? Oh, I think I have to go back to Shoreline Resort, don't I, for the last part of the cult, unfortunately. Hey. Pig room. Pig head room. Okay. Not ideal, but could be worse. Everything we're doing is all around dorms. It's all dorms, baby. Oh. best way in. I'm not the greatest Dorms fighter. I'm okay, but... Going through the bottom. Above or below, I can't even tell. Sounds like above to me. How did that not kill him? God damn it, I must have just hit the railing and he headshot me. That sucks. I stopped shooting. I was like, gonna move on to the next target. The worst part about that is the loss of ammo. Yeah, it's just a guard. It's just a guard. And then I just got immediately headshot. I'm gonna use hit can. I mean, how did I hit him? Like, maybe I just hit him. Hit him 4 times. Come on. I don't mind fighting them in dorms. To be honest with you, I actually don't mind, but I just got insta-tapped. And apparently my 4 shots all went to arms or armor or something. It's alright. We just try again. It's alright. It's alright. Yeah, so Tarkov Kappa stuff that we actually have to do. We could go through it on a little run through. I was using Tarkov Companion. I was using it over here just to try and check stuff. So I've got to do survival pack. Actually, I'll gear back up and then we can go through the whole list. Got to do junkie on woods. Probably need to buy more of these. Going through them like hotcakes. There's my AK-12. AK-12. I'll tell you where I'm at. Another test drive build. What's this guy got in it? BP and BT. Yucky. Maybe just use that in this one, and then yeah, I'm trying not to use all my BP because like that's what gets you, you know. Like if you run out of that, you're just shafted. I don't have any way to buy this. Like you can go to reserve and get it, but it's just like such a faff. I think we just won't bother with any spare mags. I'll just make sure that I know this one's the crappy one. These mags aren't even that much money, really. What should I wear? Shall I wear something else? If I'm going to go strictly to dorms, shall I go like, wear like freaking Tequila face or something? With the Proflex. Then I don't really want to wear that. Let's see what have we got here. Just a normal granite 4 front. What's this going to repair to? not much. Okay, we'll use something else then. Maybe we use... What's this got? Oh, this has got 6 in it. Maybe we just use this. This is 6 back. I'm going to take that out. This is what this stuff's for, to be fair. We could take one of my tall comms. I've always got too many tall comms. Stick that in the back. Don't need the sides. We'll get ourselves another golden star. Yeah, see, I don't play much reserve. Oh, it didn't buy. Damn it. Yeah, I don't play a lot of reserve, really. I play it sometimes when, you know, the situation calls, but it's not a map that I play a lot. When I did play on it, I did get quite a bit of stuff though. Right, well, we'll just try this. We'll just give this a go. I don't think we need anything else, do we? That, yeah. And then, oh, we'll eat something. What food have I got? Let's use that. We'll do. All right, let's do it. Okay, customs, let's go. Okay. Gigo, I've been lacking motivation to get Kappa recently. A mid-white slump has appeared. I'm in the same spot basically as you. Well, what's your biggest bottleneck? I think you basically just have to work on the bottlenecks. So like from highest to lowest, like what's the best quest what's the worst quest that you could do in the series? That's kind of the way I'm trying to think about it. So I'm like, okay, we did Shooter Born in Heaven, Tarkov Shooter, and then Psycho Sniper. Now that's finished. What's the next worst quest? Okay, it's the Goons. Because then the rest of it's relatively easy, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to do the Goons and then what else do I need to do? When the Goons are on each map, I'm going to try and do quests that I need to do for Kappa on that map while I'm going for the Goons. So I go for the Goons first, and then, I mean, on those other ones, I did it slightly differently, but the other maps, I've been going for the Goons first, and then when they're not there, then I'm gone to do something else. That's kind of what I've been up to. So I've been trying to do it that way around. Like, what's the biggest sort of tricky point that you're at? Splints? Oh, I forgot about splints this time. Oh, never mind. It'll be alright. I took one in my hotbar last time. It's because I moved it out for gold chain, but anyway. We can fix splints just by being painkillered. It's alright. It's the bearing down and heading to Lighthouse. Yeah, I think maybe, like, if you don't want to fight the Goons on Lighthouse, like, I just gave it a little try now. Didn't see them. Just got killed by a man stationary behind a building by... you know, a cheater. And get shot at by, again, another man stationary inside a building. It's just like, okay, well, I'm not going to play Lighthouse now, so I'll go for the Goons when they're not on Lighthouse, on any of the other maps, that's fine. And then do the Lighthouse ones kind of like each one on their own. Like, the Lighthouse, like, quests are not hard, per se. They're just a bit time-consuming. It's a stash tomb, so it's tired of spending 10 minutes doing my crafts every raid. Need to streamline to minimize that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if your money situation is fine, just stop doing them as well. Like, there's a lot of the ones that I just don't bother doing now. Or at least I'll do them at the start of the session, and then I'll sort them out again at the end of the session. And then just, like, try not to open the hideout again. You know? Like, I think you need to streamline that. Because it's like, you're probably doing it out of force of habit, and I fall into the same camp. So you do them because it's just like, oh, I cycle through my barters and I cycle through the hideout. But if it was instant, it would actually be a lot better. But by the time you've like clicked hideout and you've sat there for 20 seconds while the thing spins, and then you go in and you're like, oh, okay, fine, let me load, and then it's like collect, and it's like loading the full list of every craft. Oh god, it's like 1 minute before you've even managed to collect like one red powder. And then you're like, well, now that I'm in here, like there's so much time spent in here, I may as well do the gym. So you do that, that's another 45 seconds. You know, it's just... Do you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah. Like, other than cash, the only things that really moves the needle is ammo crafts and maybe armor crafts in the lavatory. Everything else, it's just for money, really. Yes, exactly. I just want to get back in the raid. Yeah, I think you need to, like, retrain yourself a bit. And like have ways to just easily store stuff. So like things that you don't need, just sell them, get rid of them, or get more thick cases from Arena or whatever it is. Is this GTA 3? I don't know which one this is. This is Young Logos by Papov. Yeah, okay, so I've got to do Survivalist Path Junkie. I've got to do the 2 like tripwire ones. I've got to go to Ground Zero and find like the grenade, the claymore room, I think. I've got to do Claustrophobia, Stir Up, All is Revealed. Got to do the Dragnet one. I've got the card for that already. Okay. This is actually basically the perfect spawn as well. Oh, nice. I mean, at least we've had decent spawns. The first one was, okay. This one's going to be perfect. I'm not playing with the Proflex, though. I've only done the testing. Given we're here, I think I'm just going to go straight up to... Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I will go up the staircase again. So I've got to do this for a start. Yeah, the workbench is so unbearably laggy. Yeah, they need to, like, tabulate out the different sections for, like, ammo crafts, parts crafts, and then have favourites as their own section. So that they are listed in both, so that you don't need to fold out every single craft every time. That's the main problem with the workbench. There's just too many crafts in it. It needs to be in yeah, as I say, it needs to be in sections. So you can like drop down a whole section. Yeah, the arena craft crates too. Yeah. Because there's a whole bunch of those that are like 3 minutes. Okay. Huh. A gold chain. Love it. An intel. What else we got? A VSS of Interest. A Rigi figure. What's that one? AK-74. Get rid of that. What's this one? An MDR. What else we got? That's my marker. Don't pick that up. Kitty. Up here. No Willer's wallet. That's the one thing I know. Oh, what's this? Oh, Eye of the World. Prepare for rival brothers. The Eye of the World watches us for judgment. We will fall everyone involved in creating a new world. Okay, so this is a cultist quest thing. Oh, it's actually a pro kill up here. Huh. Funny. Okay. I won't be able to hear if people are like creeping outside the door. One thing to just to bear in mind. Yeah, I think we got everything, right? I think we got everything. So I do need to kill players in here, technically, or we just leave. Do I need to leave with the cult task stuff? I guess theoretically. I do need to do test drive 3 though. Anything else need to on customs? Remember. How many kills left for test drive? Oh yeah, 9. wonder if the car's here. Is not. Well, I guess we'll just cycle around. It seems like, unless we wait for ages here, which I don't really want to do. How's the family, big guy? You know what? We're doing really well. My 5-year-old is doing really well in school so far. She's having a great time. She's been there since September, so she's loving life and she's having a nice time. She's learning to read like properly now, which is nice. It's good to see, you know, getting more and more complicated books. Which is lovely. So it's like she actually read something, you know, fairly straightforward, but that's the way it's got to be, to me and my 3-year-old, her sister, the other day, which is like really nice. She can kind of like, you know, read to her little sister, which is like super lovely. And I've been taking her to piano lessons each week as well on a Saturday. We've only done that for about a month. She started doing them in school, but then she said, oh, I don't like being taken out of school to go and do them. So we're like, fine, we could just do them separately. We'll do them at the weekends, no problem. And I never played the piano, so it's quite a nice thing to see and kind of like almost like learn it through her eyes. It's quite cool. I play the guitar. I used to play when I was a kid. I used to play the clarinet, and I played it for a while, and then I got bored, and then I started playing the guitar as well. And I wish I'd learned the piano. I never did. So I'm kind of like helping her learn it and also learn it at the same time, which is like kind of nice. Not that I've had that much time to practice it, but you know, it's a good excuse to kind of try it at the same time while she's doing it and like see what she's doing. And you know, she's only 5, so like I'm there in the lessons with her basically. Yeah, you could leave her in there, but she quite likes me being there. So, and I quite want to be there. Like one of the other issues with the school lessons is that, you know, by the time that she gets home and all the stuff has happened in the day, she kind of can't really remember, like, little kids, like, one funny thing that I learned about little kids is that they don't really have great recall of what happened in the day. Like, everything's a bit of a blur. Like, once they start getting to 5, it's a little better, but they definitely find it tricky to remember what happened and what order, and it's not as... Oh. Shots bouncing. So yeah, so it was hard for me because I don't play pianos. Is there somebody here? I heard something crunching for a second. Don't know. How? Oh my god, there's loads of them. I don't want to use all my ammo on these guys, they're not important. What? What's going on here? There's so fucking many... did see a PMC running that way. Oh, come on. I don't want to go in through this side, I want to go in through here. Where was that from? Oh, crap. Was that just underneath, though? Jesus. Okay. Right. That guy was real tricksy. I have to say. It was real tricksy. God damn. Knew he was around somewhere, but there's like 3,000 scavs. The heck? Oh, this is my BT one. What? Like, how does that not kill a guy? Like, honestly. It's crazy, my chaps. It's crazy. He actually ploughed my armor. Oh, maybe I just take this actually. Probably better. Using Tep 300 with a normal helmet. Yeah. Certainly is an interesting one. Make sure I'm not going to get shot through here. Nutsack. Ratty cola. This better? No. No. You have to be slightly worried about getting shot in the back of the head with this thing. Any Kappa items still need? Yes, I need Willer's wallet. That's the one I do need. So that's why we're doing... We did mark to him already. It's what we were there for. Well, one of the reasons. There was a couple of things I needed marked to him for. Cursed raid? Yeah, it was kind of cursed, yeah. Struggling with the wallet too? Yeah, I just haven't seen any. I don't really run the mark to him very much. No. Haven't started this new wipe yet. Is it going well? Yeah, it's alright. The people are pretty geared though, I would say. People are quite geared. Lots of people came back for 1.0, but lots of people who knew what they were doing, and then drops gave people like infinite cash, so. Yeah, wallet's the only one I need. All notes added to the handbook. Good. I did kind of want to survive that, but I also did want to try and get that like extra test drive kill while we knew somebody was in the area. And like he was really sneaky. I think he was just underneath us, this guy. If he had the MCX, he might have killed me. He was probably doing test drive 5. Reserved mark trim under the barracks kinds of prints them. I think like any mark trim is pretty good for them, supposedly. I haven't really tried. I've only just started. This is our very first marked room run. And that was to put the marker in for Cult Part 2. And also to... Well, we got a bit of the story done. I didn't even mean to do that. And also to do the chumming, like, golden chains. I hadn't done the golden chains on customs. It's like the one thing I hadn't done. Quite funny. Quite funny. Okay, so that does this. Chumming. Which leads us into all of this stuff. But most of these, I don't think you need them. You do need to do this, I think. Goon hunting, what a title. It's the truth. Okay, so what do we get for that then? So this guy's using the min-max armor, that's fine. We've got ourselves Black MDR. Where's my spare holodilnick? I've got these like rat colas. Probably should use them at some point. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. I'll just shove that in here. Min-max armor? Yeah. So you can get this. This is the earliest class 5 that's possible. So you do reconnaissance on Lighthouse. That unlocks this barter here at Prapple 3. So you could technically get this done at level 26. And then what you do is you right click on this and do linked search. And you buy the cheapest possible armor that you can buy, which is normally this one. It's either this or this. And you just slap it in the front. And then you can buy a backplate as well for 12k if you want a class 4. 40k if you want a class 5. It's like really cheap. Now this thing's really cheap. And you get neck as well. It's only class 2, but it's really cheap. Cheapest sort of combination I would say. Right. What is your opinion on Tarkov's current state, and do you see it dying? I actually am pretty positive, honestly. Like, I'm probably more positive than I've been in a while about EFT. Because I was a bit concerned as to what was going to happen after 1.0. But I don't feel that bad about it now, to be honest with you. Oh, we lost a razor to me. Nasty. I'll keep the MDR because you can't buy these. You can, but they're off Peacekeeper. They're really expensive, so I'll keep the MDR base. Ooh. Stick with it at some point. Okay, I've got that one. Yeah, we picked up an extra gold chain, didn't we? No, I think the game's in pretty good state, honestly, and I feel, yeah, as I said, I feel fairly positive about the way the game is right now. Like, there's things that they need to work on, obviously, as always, but we can keep this just for like a throwaway run at some point. I threw my classics on the floor, but it'll come back in insurance. I may as well keep the Zhukov because I use that myself. Seen the goons today? Today was the first customs run that I did. What's this got? Oh, it's got good Jura. Actually, what was it sell to ref? One of those guns nobody buys, so it might have some weird pricing. Yeah, 52. Yeah, that's what I thought. With the stock, that one is actually worth more, and that one as well because of this pro sniper stock, and this one as well because of the sight. I love picking out bargains off the fleece. So those are like 60k roughly. So this one, because it's got the RMR on it, you can simply just like partial out the RMR. To be honest, I mean, yeah, you can do it with the Zhukov as well. You want to maximize the money. And sell the rest of it back to ref. 47k, so that's pretty efficient. And this one was good because it's got this pro sniper thingy bobbin. You can probably sell that for 18-ish, pretty easily, I would have thought. And then the rest of the gun to ref for 48. And then what about this one? Oh, that's what we were looking at before. Yeah, this is just another Zhukov split that I had. Yeah, they're on Lighthouse. I was playing Lighthouse earlier, but I don't want to play Lighthouse anymore. I will play once the goons are moved. Like, it's just not worth it. It's not worth playing Lighthouse unless you have to. Just avoid it until then. So we're just doing test drive instead at the moment. Okay, so this is our current build. Unfortunately, nobody was in dorms before, so the stuff I've got to do on customs now is basically just PMCs in the dorms area. I think that's it. Oh no, there's this skier's wallet thing. Is bullshit Kappa required? I feel like it isn't. No, it isn't required. I actually have to do it. Interesting. Do you have to do the private club though? Which city's bound? EU. Check the game tracker site. Yeah, they're still on. Let's see which one. So goontracker.com says customs. Tarkov Goon Tracker says Lighthouse, which is where they were before. TarkovBot.eu says Lighthouse as well. That's bought 2 hours ago. I haven't seen anybody say it. No one's said anything on Tarkov Pal that they're on customs. Yeah, Tarkov Pal Discord. Yeah, Tarkov Pal Discord's last update was over an hour ago. 2:15. I use Tarkov Goon Tracker. That one says Lighthouse still. I'm not sure though. When was the last report? I don't know which time zone this is in. Let's go Lighthouse to find out. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're not playing any more Lighthouse. Lighthouse makes me not want to play the game, so we're not going to do that. Which was this guy now? BT. Darn it. Oh well. Okay, so we need another armor. Should we put another Corund on? No, I do want something a bit more punchy, don't I? I want something that's not too heavy. Maybe I just take. Maybe I just screw it. Just take another one of these tactical rigs. Take Tac with me or something. Which is the one you could buy? Is the GAC Triple S one? This is the new good one. I'm trying to use my Torcom Guardians though in something really light like a Tac. I don't really like Blackrocks. They're like 1.8 kilos, so they're quite heavy rigs. Single round of BS. I could go in there. What's your go-to armor with max traders? Now I'm just trying to run like... So I'm crafting tactics, so I'm trying to just use those. I have a few Stitch trophies from Christmas. And then I'm trying to basically barter for these each reset. These GAC 4 triple S's. It's 2 rams? 1 ram? 3 rams? I can't remember. That one level plate which is 5 kilograms on its own. Yeah, it's crazy. If I remember correctly, for the savior ending, you need to unlock Lightkeeper 2. Sadly, a lot more Lighthouse, that's the case. Yeah, I think you do. I think you do. I mean, we know that there's Lighthouse in our future, but I'd rather play... I'd rather be doing the stuff for Lighthouse properly while going, like, if we still haven't got the goons, and then we do manage to finally unlock, like, some of the various quests. The other one that we could do is we could go Shoreline Resort quickly. And I do want to finish. I do want to try and finish this test drive thing. I've got to do one. I've got to do like the end of the cult on Shoreline. That's just a run in and fetch thing. It's just run in and plant. It's like nothing complicated. So it's not really very interesting. I'm trying to do those ones like without doing them on the stream necessarily because it's quite dull. doing them on stream. Right, let's see then. So, try this on again. We just need dorms this time now. Right. Because yeah, you can get class 6 plates pretty reasonably now. Because they're on that barter. The goons always spawn at Fortress, right? Where's your body armor? It's this. It's a rig. I've never unlocked Light Key before this wipe. I thought it'd be fun. It was not. It was not fun, no, and his tasks aren't fun either. Yeah, this one is the good one that you can buy. I thought you were using a Blackrock. No, no. I sold the Blackrock. Plastics on which barter? It's Ragman. It's like a Ram barter. It's one of the Ram ones that they added. I should have been doing every raid, every reset. You can get 2 class 6 plates per reset. Like, it's crazy. No, it's Ragman 4. Oh, I mean, the non-Ragman 4 class 6 plates, you can get those from Ref 4. That's the only other alternative. Buy Zabrallos and then sell back the Zabrallo and keep the plates. It's the only other way. Yeah, even the patch quests for Lightkeeper are awful. They are, yeah. They are. They are. They are truly awful. I don't really like the delta point on a canted mount. I think I should have taken a different dot. Oh, I need to swap seats, man. Sat down too long in a regular chair. Swap to the kneeler. Always makes me feel like I mean business with the kneeling chair. Back straight, you know, arms off. It actually really helps to not to like use arm aiming, having a kneeling chair, because you're like kind of like sat up. You're not like tempted to like slouch in the back and like have your arm rested on the rest and stuff. It's quite good. So we're making our way through. Actually, let me have a look at my. So which one did we just do then? We did. Did we just complete Flint? What was Flint? Oh, you don't actually need to do that one. So we're doing private club. What was the other one I did? Oh, it's because I planted... Yeah, I finished... It was just chumming, wasn't it? Oh, no, maybe I do need to do Flint. Stress resistance skill level. Yeah, we did that one. Okay. Still need to do... Yeah, still need to do Punisher Part 6. We're going to have to SVD people at some point. Hey, hope you're good. Since we're talking about Lighthouse, it was introduced just after I took a break until now. Are there really any good spots to farm loot other than just farming rogues? Yeah, I mean, Lighthouse has some good loot on it. It's just the map itself sucks. Upper chalet, lower chalet with the safes. Then there's 2 keys which are like okay. It's like Merrin, Car, and Hillside House. They're alright. They're like worth a check. The keys are cheap. Sometimes you get something really good. But most of the time it just doesn't give you much. and then mainly water treatment. But you can get good loot from the other way. If you're solo, there's enough loot for one player in chalets, but it tends to be a bit of a Thunderdome, which is fine. Like, I don't mind the CQB Thunderdome of chalets. There's just a lot of people not moving, and it just makes it a bit painful. Kneeling chairs remind me of being on a motorbike. Feel canted forwards, only with a difference on the bike, not putting weight onto my shins. You can actually stand like sideways as well if you want. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. I'm here. I thought I was up there for a second. Yeah, I've actually got my feet planted firmly on the floor right now. I'm just sat on it like a saddle. Yeah, Lighthouse, I'm not a Lighthouse enjoyer. I really don't like it. But yeah, there are definitely some rogue farming / Lighthouse loot like runs that people do if you get good at farming the rogues and whatnot, but that's not something I'm good at or enjoy doing. I don't like fighting the rogues anyway, at the best of times. I should be bringing the keys really for this, but never mind. Do I want to nade it now? Right. Where's this goober? There he is. €1,000. Not bad. 561. Don't really care for it, but I don't think I can get out of here. Ooh, close. So close. We had to get kills in there anyway, so that was a good fight, though. That was a good fight. I couldn't heal my chest. I thought I propitold earlier. It didn't seem to be ticking. It was just taking way too long. And it's because I couldn't get rid of the bleed, that was why. Can't believe he didn't nade your room right away. I think he was worried about me doing, like, coming out and being able to get out. Although I was like kind of stuck on the lip. That room's like really awkward to get in and out of. Nice. Well, we got 2 USECs. Hopefully they both counted for the thingy. We got Rashada as well, so. Shame we didn't get the last guy, but yeah, my chest was like, oh, SSAP. No wonder he took a lot of damage. Holy crap. ETG would have been nice. I wasn't confident in getting the stim off. I've actually used a stim with somebody on the other side of a door before, and they've run in and killed me before. Like, just hearing the, by the time you pulled the gun out, they're just in and then you're dead. It's like actually nuts. Does the outside one count as a Dorm's kill? It was close, so I'm not sure. I think I had 1, so we'll see. There's like a little area, I think, maybe around it. It depends on the quest, I'm not sure. Yeah, boss guards, 2 PMCs, scavs, only 2200. That's because I died. Good fun though, right? 2 for test drive. If only you hadn't started healing again, that was a free kill when he vaulted onto the bed. I know, I didn't think he'd come past again. I kind of overestimated him. I was like, man, there's no way he's coming past the second time, surely. Let's see, so... Which one was it? It's this one. I did count. So we got to get 2 more. 2 more for that. And 6 more for this. Fun way to watch. It was good. Honestly good. Right, what are people saying about the goons? That's what we want to know. Still at Lighthouse? Question mark. What do the websites say? The websites say... Top of bot says Lighthouse. Goon tracker says customs. The other goon tracker says Lighthouse still. Maybe we just try it on customs and see. Yeah, Gigabeef's on all the gooning websites, absolutely. Yeah, the Goon Hunter Discord. I'm on the one on Tarkov Pal. The Goon Hunting one on Tarkov Pal. But they're saying, like, is it still... Nobody's said anything for a bit on that, unfortunately. Because they've been on Lighthouse forever? Yeah, they've been on Lighthouse, like, basically all day. I guess Pro Kills... Pro Kills... What are Pro Kills expensive for? Is it just the M4 barter? Oh, 1 for one of these. Okay. Today I learned. There's an Attack 2 barter. Alright, can wear something a bit more normal this time. Actually, I guess we don't... No, we don't need to, actually. We can get another one of these. I want to make sure I still have one so I can test stuff. Just in case they, like, disappear off the fleet for some stupid reason. But we've got quite a few of these, so let's take some. This is the perfect time to use them. And then, yeah, armor-wise... we could use this one. I don't really mind. So this is the one you can get for the barter. You can buy 2 per reset, so you could put 1 in the front and then pick something else to the back. I'm just trying to get rid of, as I said before, all my Torcom Guardians, because these things are just like huge, and they weigh a lot. So I'm not using them as like main armors, like at the front of anything. But I'll put them as a back plate for like various things that are kind of light. Okay, let's edit this one. Test drive version. I'm going to swap this out. What should we change it to? I'm not sure which one I actually like the most. I feel like the fast fire was actually alright. Yeah, what's your general plan? Kappa and then escape attempt? Well, yeah, Kappa and then the story. I haven't done really any of the story, so yeah. Kappa and then story is basically the deal. Because yeah, I haven't done any of the story yet, so. You technically need to get Grenadier at some point. Don't take too much time. I followed the same plan and burnt out with 2/3 of the story done. Why? What was the issue? Where did you kind of get stuck, like, mentally? I feel like if we can complete Kappa, then we can complete anything. Can't be any harder than doing Kappa, right? It'd be nice to complete the dorms one, because then we'll at least be able to get through that and know that we're not having to, you know, be in one particular location. Like, I don't use anything but the Delta Point and the SRO. Should test out more. Yeah. I think for Cantids it's a bit different. I quite like the Delta Point, but I've slowly been going off it. I like the SRO as well. I quite like some of the... I don't know. I do like the Eotex, though, I have to say. Kappa was very exhausting, and then the story after was a bit too much. Where did, like, what was it exactly that's got you to be... Because the things that exhaust me, it's not necessarily like having to go in to do things, especially given it's like the first time I'll be doing them and it takes you to like new areas and stuff. It'll be like if it asks you to do something stupid like Psycho Sniper. That's when I get annoyed. That's what exhausts me. It's when I like don't feel like I'm getting incremental progress through stuff. You saw your FTX video. Hey, thanks. Yes, I have a whole video about the MCX, which is out at the moment. I actually think the MCX is genuinely really quite good for like max traders, but you haven't necessarily done all the quests because you can buy lots of CBJ. The CBJ is a really, really good ammo. The MCX is very good now. It's comparable to like a Meta M4 in performance. I've had a really good time with it. It's much easier to get than like M855A1. For example, you have to like craft all of that, which is really lame. Like, I can make a pass for, like, M80A1 because that stuff is absolutely bonkers. Honestly, nothing specific. Just sick of fighting. I think extreme long loading times with a nail in the coffin. Yeah, I can understand that. Cultist hunting is probably progression bump for a lot of people in main quest. Scav rep farming. How much scav rep do you need? Cultist farming's like... Is that quite near the end? The one where you have to get 2 of priest? Only 4? Okay, I have that already. I'm not going to do the cultist hunting thing, though, like, super hard, I don't think. Do you think wearing all white in the snow actually makes a difference? Probably not. Yeah, the 2 cultists. I think the 2 cultists is the biggest issue. I'm hoping or banking on the fact that BSG might change it at some point. It's maybe in the middle of that story task. Yeah, I guess you can do the other stuff around it, right? Like, if they bring an event in with the cultists, you might suddenly be able to complete it, like, pretty easily. Maybe it's worth, like, being on it and then just, like, chilling for a bit. Yeah, it's like, any of those, like, waste of time things, I'm not really interested in. Like, the Goons one here is actually starting to get quite annoying. Like, oh yeah, 30%, you know, spawn rate. I've probably played, like, 6 or 7 raids now. I'm not seeing them at all. But then again, I might not have found where they were and they might have died too early in the raid for me to see them on, especially on a map like Lighthouse. So I guess you can do the rest of it though. You're close to cultist hunting, you just need to talk to traders and go to the streets and docks. I guess that's like, you could just have it open, right? Using Discord for the goon spawns? Yeah, but nobody's actually said anything recently. The last proper report was like 2 hours ago on Tarkov PAL. Unfortunately. There's no more reports. People are asking, like, still on Lighthouse, but nobody said anything. At least the boss quest kills are way easier. Yeah, because the boss spawn rate. And that's the thing, not because the bosses are hard, but because you just don't see them. What's the meta 556 suppressor? The G-Lock. Because it gives you the same recoil as the Seika, but more ago. Or like maybe, yeah, I think it is the same these days. And hello, Kalanjos, by the way. You also need to use 2 co-op extracts after getting Scavret, which is very annoying to do solo. I'm sure with a bit of VoIP we could probably do it, but... That Glock... Oh, the G-Lock suppressor is so expensive, that's crazy. Yeah, it is pricey. That's why I normally just use the Mini Monster. It's my go-to. Or the Thunder Beast. If you don't need, like, all the recoil, the Thunder Beast weight, like, makes up for it a lot of the time. Okay, so we do have to get back to dorms. Let's go. How often do you stream? I try to stream 4 times a week. That's like my maximum. But I do 4 3-hour, 3.5 hour, 4-hour-ish sessions. So I try to stream Tuesday and Thursday. So I do like I do evenings, afternoons, UK time. Okay. Just making sure everything's set up on this gun. See, I think that's a bit better than that dot. Maybe. We're just gonna make sure we're facing them, because otherwise we're gonna get shot in the back of the head. When do you unlock the Alton? You can actually barter for the Alton with Ragman, can't you? At some point. Do you work as well as stream? I'm a full-time content creator, so most of my time is spent working on YouTube videos. I'm like 70 to 80% YouTube, and then like YouTube long form, and then the rest of that is you know, stream and like other projects or whatever. But I can't stream full time. Like, if you're gonna be doing YouTube, unless you're, I don't know, you just can't really stream like full time if you're wanting to be a YouTube person. It's just there's too much to do. Like, even if you've got editors and stuff, the people who do YouTube first and foremost tend not to stream full time. Just hoping I don't get shot in the back of the head. It does sound like a lot of combat going on over there. I think the goons might be on customs. Ow, I can't see anything. Damn, that sucks. Can I hit fire? Thank you. Oh, I couldn't even see where the guy was. I was just like, where even is this dude? Put my entire life back on. Yeah, I thought you'd stream to make the content for YouTube. Exactly. So you can't. There's no point being a gaming creator without streaming a bit, because you got to talk about the game anyway. So get his friend. I got to put my life back together. And I kind of want to go after the goons if they're still at... I didn't get the one on the hill, no. I think we can hear him, but... How much we got on this? 2.5 minutes. Still hear shots off at... what do you call it? I suspect they're at Fortress. Also, my armor is, like, screwed. That's Scav. Be right. Yeah, my front plate is demolished, so... Canted site is rough. Why not use the Valde? This is not appealing. This is a lot easier. A million times easier. Mr. Beef, do you enjoy living in the UK? It's alright. Can think of worse places. It's a pretty good middle ground of, like, Western stuff. There's a lot of soft, like, advantages, I guess, that you get from, like, being a UK person, which is that basically everybody speaks your language wherever you go in the world, so that's kind of handy. And your passport takes you pretty much everywhere. And, like, stuff works most of the time in most places. Like, it's good. It's like it's good. It's funny, right? Because you got to have the right perspective about this stuff, I think. I had a friend, still have a friend. I just don't speak to him that much anymore. From Pakistan, and I worked with him for a while, and he ground super hard to get to where he was, and he was just an interesting guy, because he always used to tell me about, you know, stuff and say that, you know, people in various Western countries kind of like take for granted the stuff that works. We don't see the stuff that we're so used to that we know it just works. He's just like, you know, he's like, yeah, back home, like everyone has a generator because the power goes out so often, for example. So, you know, you don't have to worry about that here really. Like, unless you're in some specific places, sure, like there's some specific problems, but in the general, it's not something people have to worry about. So he's like, you know, people take it for granted, right? You know, I always think about that. I always think about that whenever I'm...
What is up, Giga? What is the game plan for today?
Hey, Special, thank you for the tier 1, buddy. Today we were trying to hunt the goons. Look at this helmet, it's so good. We were trying to hunt the goons. We've not seen the goons. I ended up on Lighthouse because that's where it said the goons were. Lighthouse was making me sad, so we are now on customs. And the goons might actually be on customs. But I didn't get to see them because they were too far away, and I got shot at by some randos who destroyed my armor before I got a chance to go over and check it out. Are you famous in the UK? You know what? It's funny. I've actually been spotted a couple of times here and there, but it's always, obviously it's always gaming stuff. So I got spotted. Actually, where I got spotted twice at a Dota event, which was really funny. It's like where that's where I got spotted the most, was at some random Dota event, which is just like really weird. It's just like, man, like what? Why are people recognizing me here of all places? It's crazy. And I got recognized at a small UK LAN as well, which is quite fun. Twice actually, because we've been 2 years in a row. So it's quite neat. Quite funny. My RL friends, like one of them, he was like, oh yeah, I forgot you were like kind of a minor internet celebrity. I was just like, well, sort of, I guess, maybe. It's funny. All right, so should we do it again? Hit the customs one more time. Actually, how many? So what are we at now? So we still need to do... Okay, we've got 5 more kills for that. We've got 2 more kills for that. Okay. That's an okay ratio. Seems pretty fair to me. Ow. What did you think about the core teaser? I actually am quite excited about it. I kind of was more excited about it because I heard Pesterly saying he wasn't as excited about it because he's not that much into space. And space games aren't really his deal. And I was like, oh, maybe this isn't going to be for, like, everybody then. That's crazy. Because, like, I love space. Like, space is my jam. I love space. No side plates? Yeah, it's fine. Stomachs, whatever. When you say small, do you mean Epic LAN? Yes, the Epic Lux LAN. Is sausage rolls an English thing? Yes, definitely. Greg's is an institution here. The Venn diagram of gaming masochist, MOBA, Tarkov, DCS, Star Citizen. I think you're right. Yeah, there's a little Lux LAN called Epic Lux, which is I got spotted at twice. Good morning all. Giga, watching yesterday's VOD. On the flea, what's the difference between add to offer and the regular way, filter by item and then add? Well, one takes you to the flea market screen. They're slightly different because one of them, obviously you can't see the item's pricing and you just get an indication of the price in the top right corner, but you can still see your stash. So it's quicker to sell stuff using add to offer. But for certain items, the prediction of the price takes into account like a barter with some stupid internal price or something. So it's like way lower than it should be. Or items that have got durability, you don't necessarily get to see the full like depth of like what the deal is. I don't know, that kind of thing. I might do the Epic Lux. Epic Lux is really nice. I'm not into spells and goblins, but I also love space. I love space, yeah. Funny enough, but it's just like I can't bring myself to do Star Citizen. Isn't the price in add to offer almost always wrong? It's just like, I think it's polled slowly. It's not always wrong. It's like, it's okay most of the time, ish. Yeah, Epic Lux is good. I've been 3 times in a row to Epic Lux. cool. I mean, I used to go to the actual I series like years ago when I was a teenager, and then we kind of stopped. If Star System playable, you have to ask someone else. I don't know. The whole thing looks like a tech demo to me. I have to recheck the prices. Went completely away from ad to offer because of a bad price. I think like if you know kind of intuitively, it's also like it's just way quicker. So sometimes I'm not sure if I really care. So it's like if meds is a bad example because I stockpile those, but let's just take meds. You know that meds are probably going to sell even if you put them up at 21,994 or whatever it might be, 21,999. So when you open it up, you kind of have a good idea. Like, oh, if I want to sell it like immediately, I'll probably just put it up at like 1,900 or something. Sorry, 19,000. Last I series I went to was I-42. I might even have been there. The first I went to I-28. I-28, I-31, I-33 and 34, I think, and then I-37. Can't remember, did we go after that? Maybe we did go to 40? I forget. I forget. I think I've got a badge on here. Yeah, so I got I-28, I-37, I-40. And I went to I-40 and I-43. I got the badges on this. My original PC chassis I actually still have down here. I have like the 3 iterations of my PC. So this old aluminium case, which is the one that I used to take to the I-series, which has got like my old I-series stickers on. And then I've got the one that I started streaming with, which I think a load of goop got into the slots, and so I think it got busted. You know what? I should actually check if there's DDR4 in there. And then I've got my main rig now and my stream PC. So there's 4 PCs in here, but only 2 of them actually work. You're right, Star Citizen is a tech demo, and that's pretty much it. Sells on Copian Hopian. I mean, they've had like a bill, isn't it? They've gone well over $1 billion now in funding total from like fans and whatever else. There's a reason people call it Scam Citizen. Funding amount. I mean, I can't get into another game like this. Some sources suggesting it was nearing or surpassing the 1 billion, so it's, you know, it's close. How much to restart your main account? It would have to be like a lot. Like a lot. Where would I price that? What would I price that at? Good question. I love if you read those chat messages sequentially without knowing the conversation we were talking about before. With like, how much to restart your main account? Over $1 billion. No, because the thing is, right, for me it's slightly more complicated. I got to think about like how it's going to affect my like content business on YouTube. Because a lot of the stuff I do now is like meta guns and yada yada. So I've got to be a bit careful with just like restarting my account willy-nilly. It's why I don't really want to prestige either. It makes it a bit tricky for me because I don't have infinite hours to get back up to the next level or do all the Kappa stuff again. No real inclination to go and do that. What would I reset my account for? Probably take me like question. Focuses the mind thinking about it a bit, to be honest with you. Oops. Come on, loser. Keep up. Oh, God. I don't know, I'd only reset my account for like a couple of grand. I can't even see them. Oosha. There's one more down there. As well as Reshi himself. Okay. Okay. This is where we were last time. What's this dude got in here? Yeah. Just this stuff again. Nothing like that. These boys got anything interesting? No, not really. What the? $85601? Yeah, it's okay. We can buy that stuff to come in. Blicky! Seriously. Dude, there's like nothing in here at all. There is literally a Blicky. This is like a meme run. The hell? Where's anything? There's nothing in here. Just a Blicky. That's it. That's sad. I'm genuinely disappointed by that. Reserve marquees are good. Drop an aid to that room? What do you mean? Do you have the Proflex barter? No, I don't. Just buy them off the flea. Sounds like there's somebody in here. Oh, PKs, PKs. I should probably go for the ibuprofen actually, because my food minimum. Get out of here. Ow. annoying. I'm trying to get Willis' wallet from the mark room. That's kind of what I'm here for. I guess we may as well do this. I mean, they got another kill. I think that should be one more for Dorms, I think. I thought the guy was going to be there because he was... I heard him come in and then there's all the loot on the floor. A lot of grenades over there still. Makes me wonder if the goons are over there. Right. Let's see. Anything or anyone else down here? This is like the only place that Customs plays properly these days. Kind of sad, really. On tap. Look at this. Look at this mangy old guy. Is this looting? This looting is feral. Magnum buck, no wonder. Get rid of the plates, though. So we can put that in here. Okay. What are these guys? What's this guy got? That BT? It is. We may as well take it. Hey, saying about my rat strats. 3 out of 5 attack, you're going to drop the video on your rat spot soon. I actually went through it the other day. I did it on stream. I went through it yesterday. You missed out. Giving out all the secrets. Another in-ear pro? Yes. Gotta keep up with the gigabits, otherwise you don't get to know all the secret goose. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. You're just calling yourself out. There's value loaded in every one, I promise. Promise. Please watch my videos, please. Oops, I shot the wrong one. Ooh, what's this one? Huh. Big BMG, baby. Oh, it's got nothing in it. Okay. Alright. I feel like rat spots being YouTube videos broke Tarkov. Now all we do is check rat spots to enter organic movement. I want to know some secrets. What was this? This was the other one, wasn't it? Yes. What level are you? 45. 45. What's the chances the goons are still over there? 0? You close to escaping or Kappa? We're close to Kappa. We're not far away, actually. 4. Never 0. No, indeed. Indeed. Got a little bit BP in this guy. If we install this bad boy in. Oh. Can't have many BPs in here. There you go. God, it's slow. Does he sound like Darth Vader? I am your Giga Chad. Maybe we can bait somebody into thinking that it's just scavs. Maybe it's just scavs. Still people shooting down there. Should we go over? Let's go. Oops. Doesn't seem like anybody's coming this way. Yeah, so the trick for the Pro Flexes is that these ears have a longer range than the Teps. What's the best way to get to Fortress without getting dinged? Ooh. Was that update? Bloody hell. That's the worst part about scavs. Is the whole, like, they touch you once and you get blacked arm because of the freaking HP ammo. Genuinely sucks so bad. Alright, let's just fix up this arm. Wait. Someone else is fighting him, right? But where? Can I lob a nade that far and have here if... I don't think I can I? You have to kind of go for it. That's actually behind. they're not here. I thought they might be. But never mind. Oh, I can't move. Oh, God. Grenade launcher. Wow. There were shots over there, so it's not really the most appealing thing ever to go this way, but... You know, I'm pretty heavy, honestly. Oh, God. There's someone in old gas. But I'm also Omega heavy, so I think I'm just going to extract. Oh, I also don't have painkillers on. Oh, gosh. Yeah, loser. I love it. That's what I was kind of worried about. It's just like, try and turn the head so like they can't see the back of my head. You will never defeat the power of the Tagilla face mask. I will just face you straight on. The unprotected back of the head, scary. I should find out when you get the ult in. You can blast for them now with Ragman. Mechanics task calibration. Oh, the 20 PMCs from over 100 meters. Okay, so it's annoying. And you need to be level 47. Just got our one boy there. It's not bad. A lot of XP, it's good. In before Giga's Guide, I had to level Litterbox to level 3 for the cat. Yes. Man. Oh, I was supposed to look for Skier's wallet. Oh well. Never mind. How long would you want to take? Okay. Slowly getting there. So we need 4 more for test drive 3. And then we're basically, after this one, we're basically like sailing for the test drives because the other ones are just like scav kills included. So it's not nowhere near as bad. It's a lot of kills, but scav kills too just makes it so much easier. And then the other one is this one, the Evil Watchman. So another one of those to go. Okay. Not too shabby. Gosh, why is my stash full again? Again. It's staff. Gosh, I'm that full every time. All these guns. Special guns. What special guns have I got? Random M4. I thought I was gonna. Maybe I will keep this out. I was gonna maybe do a video about this guy. Actually, I want to sell the Uzi. So I like one of the things I like ad offer for. So this says 7.7, didn't it? We were just talking about the ad offer a minute ago. So what actually is the? Yeah, so 7.7 was the market offer. It doesn't seem to show the trader for some reason. I like the fact that you can add offer off actual guns. Like that's quite cool. Been clearing my stash the whole time. I'm not surprised. It's like a full-time job just clearing the stash out. Jeez. This is the thing. I've got space, but I'm too lazy to actually put anything in the gaps. So I should really go up and like slot these things all in here. You see, for example. That's what I was doing with all these. Like this and this and this and this, because I'll use them all at some point. And then I've got like med boxes in here, here, here. I can't open the last one because otherwise it's going to disappear the first one because you can only have 4 open at once. So we'll put this, that. I want to use those to heal at some point. So labels I drag out using the thingy, so it doesn't matter. Same with these guys. Ibupe, same with that. Golden can just go there for now. Meds I sell directly, so I want to keep those up here if I can. Okay. Let's just give that a little spin and see where we're left. I've got a lot of like parts and things. I think a lot of these came from particular quests. We don't really want these anymore. Magnets, I'll probably still sell. I feel like the bit that allows you to sell items on the fleet seems to have got a lot shorter. I don't know whether that's just me. It doesn't seem to allow you to do it for as long as it used to. And I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, whether it's like actually to do with the fact that it's getting more, the system's more efficient, it's faster, or whether it's actually not. It's like kind of hard to tell. Alright, here's our GAC triple S. The RAM barters are the good ones. In fairness, you should do these every time as well. So two sticks of RAM. Get yourself a moonshine. Get yourself... Don't think it's worth it for the razor. You get yourself 2 GAC triple S's. Worth getting yourself one of these. You can actually sell an LL 545 easily on the flea. More money than that. Funny thing is, I think a lot of people, I think it'll go for more, or it'll go faster if you get rid of all this junk and make it not look so ghetto. Actually, that's got BT in it. So this is a very unusual weapon, by the way, the 545 NL, because it's one of the few weapons that gives you ammo when you remove it from the trader. It's quite interesting. Yeah, you can do stuff like add that and then like a really cheap grip, and I think people prefer, because they know it's like working in inverted commas, there's not some like scam on it. So I could probably sell that one like higher than the other guys, I would have thought, because people see these brown ones and think like, ooh, this is weird, and then they say, oh, this is like actually a real one. Yeah, this stuff's got BT in it for some reason. Don't know why. But BSG pretty much did away with all of those where... Because there used to be like weird things where you'd buy the gun and sell the gun back and then you'd keep the ammo because the ammo was in the mag that came with the weapon. So BSG got rid of most of that in the past. But that's like one random hangover, it seems. Right, we can hand this in. We're nearly done with the hand-in part of this. Super close. How've the raids been going today? Good, actually. We didn't find the goons, but we did do some other good stuff. We're moving on towards getting Kappa. There's not actually that much that we need to do. The goons is mainly the one. So we got to do... like, there's like various things. So I've got to do... Probably the longest stuff is get the goons. Do the rest of test drive. So I'm most of the way through part 3. So I've got to do all of test drive from here. I've got to do Punisher Part 6, which is a bit annoying. Decontamination Service, Peacekeeping Mission. Nothing else is particularly difficult. I technically can do Lend-Lease too. But I was keeping these because I wanted to leave it open. I wasn't sure if leaving it open gives me more chance of getting them in the cult circle. Because I actually have 3 of them already. But you need 5 of them for Lightkeeper or something. It's like really annoying. And I've only got 3, so I'm going to try and keep this open, see if I can get them in the cult circle. What else I've got to do? Yeah, cult part 2. Just got to go to Shoreline. Got to do Break the Deal. Dragnet. What comes before Dragnet? And all is revealed. Dragnet, the one before that is One Less Loose End. Lab Journal. I think is this one here. Wait, yeah, who has that one? Oh, it's Peacekeeper. This one. So I've got to do this. It's not gonna be too hard, but RB, PK, PTM is full of coftons. Yeah, but it means I don't need to bother actually going there, right? How'd you get a 6-hour in Cult Circle for Cofton? I put this barter in. This one. So you barter it for a labs access card and just stick it straight in the Cult Circle. And then 25% of the time you get 6 hour. That's the best way. People like the gold pistol? I think the gold pistol's good sometimes because it's the one way to get them. Oh wait, no, it isn't, is it? That doesn't help. I was thinking it was the figurine that's good for that. I can't believe we did in the last one. We literally didn't get anything in the marked room. That's like such a troll. I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing is, the problem is 75% of the time it'll give you the 14-hour, which is annoying because it takes a long time to see the 6 hour. Sometimes you'll get a string of 6 hours in a row and you'll be like, oh, I see. But yeah, if you can get unlucky quite easily. You know, to get like 75% chance. So basically to waste a day is like 50-50. You know, it's like a 30% chance. Like 30% of the time that you run it 4 times, you get 14-hour back to back to back to back. And because that ends up racking up to 56 hours, that's a lot of time. You know? 25% of the time you can get it 5 back to back, like it's painful. Oh, you're saying 6 hour? I keep hearing 6 hour. No, yeah, I'm saying the 6 hour cultist run. Yes, exactly. Right, we do a quick scav run and then we're gonna head off. There's it today, Tuesday. Okay, so I should be on tomorrow. Yes, I'll be on tomorrow afternoon. We're going to be talking about PlaySafe ID tomorrow, by the way. I've been talking to the guys. I mean, I've been talking to the guys there for ages, but... Can do special stream talking about them a bit. getting more garbage to Bitcoin level 3 when I have zero plans to do it. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay, afterwards. I'm really hungry today. I don't know why. Okay, so what do we get here? Oh. We got an AK-12, the worst possible AK-12. What time is it? 13 minutes? With SP. This is hard to kill something like that. Also. I wonder if there's anything to do with, like... where you spawn and where the PMCs are. I thought that was a lot further. I thought that was all the way at the end. Does it have to be the Barter G28 or do the ones found in Labs work as well? It has to have the scope on it. It basically just has to meet a certain minimum threshold of money. That's the problem. And that one does, and it's easy. It's also probably cheaper doing it through the access card. Is PlaySafe code to Tarkov? I hope so. I hope so. That's what this is all about. I can give you a... Should I give you a preview? So, I don't know if you guys... Who is this guy? Let's have a look. Dogon 1. He deserves it, Mr. Dogon. I'll give you a little preview. We'll go through it in a bit more detail tomorrow, but... Mr. Hans Fader put up a post here. Now, this is where BSG looks. So if you want it in, we can have a good chat about it tomorrow. If you want it in, go and upvote this post, because this is where BSG look. You want the optional system, the opt-in optional system for keeping out cheaters, then go and upvote it. I've upvoted it. I'm a big proponent of this in general. We're going to talk about it a lot more tomorrow, but just as a little teaser, just in case people are here who aren't here tomorrow, just so you see it. Because yeah, this is I think the main way that we're gonna get some traction at least, or get it in the game or whatever. Because like then it proves that players actually want it. Have you heard of Blitz? I have not. I don't know what Blitz is. So yeah, go and check out that link if you want to vote to put it in. I guess I'll talk about it a tiny little bit. The little bit of context was that they integrated with another game, Scum. I've not played it, but apparently they're really loving it. So it works. And off the back of that, we want it in EFT. I want it in EFT. I want to play with it in EFT. I got killed by a cheater today. I don't get killed by cheaters that often, but I want it in EFT. And if you... We'll delve through all the details tomorrow, but like the way they've done it is very smart. It's very smart. It's like the least worst way. It's very smart. Do we know what the drop in player base was in Scum after implementation? Well, you can just look on Steam charts, but there's two sets of servers. So I think let's have a look. My impression is that it probably hasn't made any difference at all to the player numbers. I wouldn't have thought. I think they did have a big patch recently anyway. So you can see kind of like this is before they had a patch, and then it's sort of trading down from there. I don't think it's made that much difference really. But you can play non-play safe servers anyway. When to get bypassed? It's not the same. It's not anti-cheat. We'll talk about it tomorrow. I don't play Scum now. I was almost tempted though because of this thing. I was almost tempted because of play safe. But last reports to show Goon is on Lighthouse. We're just finishing, unfortunately. We're just finishing. We're gonna go over and say hi to Axel over on Twitch. and we will chat more tomorrow. Can you go through this Reddit also? Come tomorrow. We'll talk about it properly. Yes, having both servers. Yes, it's got both. It's got both. Yeah, I have to go. I have to go. But we'll go through it. We'll go through it tomorrow. But remind me. When was this one anyway? Maybe I'll copy your link just so I've got it to hand. Let me just open the notepad and save it down. Because it's good to go through the criticisms, right? Right. See you later, everybody. I will be back on tomorrow afternoon, and we will talk more. And hopefully find the goons. And hopefully they won't be on Lighthouse. See you later. Cheers.